This is my stairs that I actually putting polyurethane. I already put 3 coat here in these stairs, but here in these 2 stairs, the last 2 stairs I only put 2 coat. So what I want to show you how I'm going to put the last coat of this polyurethane. So this is the polyurethane I'm using, the polyurethane for Minvax for floors. And when you're actually putting coats, between coat you have to wait 4 hours, and you can actually coat it without sanding, but I actually waited for over 12 hours here. So I need to sand between coats. So that's what I want to show you how I'm doing it. So I'm taking this grade 220. Okay, it's 220, you don't see it here, but it's 220 grade. And I'm actually sanding slightly the area here. You need to sand the area because it's too slippery. If you put another coat, it doesn't have any place to actually attach to itself. Here, when you're actually sanding it, it's going to have a far more stronger attachment. And here is another place I'm actually sanding. Okay, we finished the sand. So after you sand it, okay, you have to use, this is a sticky cloth that I'm using just to take all the debris of the sanding. Okay, on the vertical side I don't actually really coat it because it's already put 2 coat here, it's enough on the vertical side, but on the horizontal side you have to put at least 3 coats. That's what the manufacturer recommended because it's the stairs and it's going to be very busy. So that's why the Minvax recommended 3 coats of polyurethane. Okay, before you putting the polyurethane, you have to mix it a little bit slightly, and don't mix it too fast because you can have a air bubble. So you can see how I'm mixing it. I just take the stick and take it up and down. Don't mix it like that faster, something like that, because you're going to create a lot of air bubble, and that's going to be very bad for the polyurethane when you apply it on the wood. Okay, we'll continue like that for at least 1 minute. I pour some of the polyurethane to this container, and you can see closely there is no air bubble. It's very important because if there was air bubble here, you will have to wait for a while until the air bubble will disappear. But that said, that we actually mix it properly. To apply the polyurethane, I'm using here a Bristol brush, and I'm using something called lamb's wool stain. This is a very good one. I tried and it's excellent, which means it's very smooth. It doesn't leave any hair bubble usually, and it's very fast. So this costs like $3 from Home Depot. It's very nice when you actually apply polyurethane on floor or on stairs. Please use this one where it's possible. So I'm starting with the brush here, as you can see, just in the corners where the woolen cannot access. Okay, here. Okay, I tried to go with the grain. You have to go with the grain. Okay, and here also. Okay, so we finish to put with the brush because we really want to use this kind of wool, I would say, or instrument. Take this instrument, you put it in. Okay, you can see how much you have inside. And you start with the grain. And practically we finish the coat here, that's it. Don't need to make it again. So now we're going to do the same thing in the last stairs here. Start with corners. And just putting where the wool, not excess. Okay, now I'm taking this. Okay, you can see there's quite a bit here. And I just move it slightly. I don't need to press it, by the way, because you don't want a thick polyurethane. It should be a thin coat of polyurethane. And that's it. That's done. So that's the way it looks.